tuniculi, tunicula, tuniculi, tunicula.
I love the exotic flavors of Indian food. Always have, especially the flavor of Indian bread, naan, and chicken prepared in an oven called the tandoori. Look at this picture. Who can resist this wonderful chicken and beautiful bread prepared in this oven? But at the same time, I also enjoy Italian food, especially pizza prepared in a wood-fired oven. Look at this photograph. Who can resist this picture? And because of this, for a long time I've been wanting to make my own wood-fired pizza oven as well as a tandoori, but the price of the two is prohibitively expensive. So I came up with my own design where I used a free oil drum to make a tandoori oven that converts into a pizza oven as well. Well, this is my convertible tandoori pizza oven, and in designing this multi-purpose outdoor oven, I had to switch from my cooking uniform to my engineering outfit. In designing this multi-purpose unit, I had to keep several design parameters in mind. First was mobility. The unit weighs over 300 pounds, but I wanted to be able to move it and to be mobile. Secondly, because tandoori dishes are cooked in a vertical position and pizza is cooked in a horizontal oven, the unit had to be able to swivel. So we can switch from the vertical tandoori cooking position to the horizontal pizza cooking position. Thirdly, I wanted to have the capability of a multi-fuel heating source so that the unit would be capable of using charcoal, wood, or propane gas. Next, because tandoori and pizza are baked at very high temperatures of 400 degrees centigrade, or approximately 800 degrees Fahrenheit, I had to use a high temperature probe thermometer. So this thermometer is called a K-type thermometer. And now for some brief detail in construction design. The fact that I wanted the tandoori to be convertible to a pizza oven required the construction of this cage. This cage performs two functions. One, it allows the unit to swivel. Two, the use of industrial strength casters allow the unit to move. And these brakes allow the unit to be fixed in position once I decide where to use it. Secondly, I wanted the capability of controlling the temperature not only through the temperature of the heat source, but also through the ventilation of the system. So the door, which opens like so, also has sliding gates to allow more or less air circulation from the back. There's a sliding door which allows air to enter from the bottom and to exit then from the top. And the amount that is open in the bottom and the top regulates the amount of heat that's generated inside the oven. Looking inside the unit, there's two elements that I like to bring to your attention. One is the design of the inside coating. You'll note that it's round as well as flat. The original plan was for the flat portion to be the floor of the pizza oven when the unit is in the horizontal position. And the entire surface can be used for making naan, which is the tandoori bread. That was the original plan. I have since revised that plan, and I'll be showing my revision shortly. But the other feature of this unit is in the bottom of the tandoori, and that is this grill-like frame that's meant to support the charcoal or wood when it's used as a source of heat, or it also acts as a shield for the gas flame when it's placed underneath this unit. The next design feature was to implement a simple method of converting from a vertical position to a horizontal position. So to do this, I designed this frame it is not secure. Next is low-cost winch is attached here. And voila, we have a horizontal wood-fired pizza oven. So now as I open the door, the horizontal surface is apparent where the pizza was designed to be baked. But what I found is that because of the thickness of the coating, by the way, is a mixture of high-strength cement, 3-part cement to 1 part crushed glass. The purpose of the crushed glass is to impart a heat retention capability to the cement so that the oven will retain heat better and longer when the gate is opened. But what I found is that it took from 2 to 3 hours for the temperature of the coating to reach 400 degrees centigrade. So as a solution to that problem, I designed an insert. The insert looks like this. It's a frame that's designed to hold 2 heavy-duty pizza stones that are about 3/4 of an inch thick each. Now you'll note that each pizza stone has a small hole drilled in it. And the purpose of that hole is to insert the temperature probe in the stone so I know exactly when the temperature of the stone is at the proper temperature. And these stones reach 400 degrees centigrade in about 30 to 45 minutes, just a fraction of what the entire unit used to require. So, into the tandoori, prior to firing it up, and it's brought up to temperature, I rotate the tandoori oven to a horizontal position, and I can bake 2 pizzas simultaneously at 400 degrees centigrade. The propane gas brings the temperature up quickly, 30 to 45 minutes. Once that temperature is reached, I add the charcoal and let that turn gray. And that's to impart that charcoaly flavor that we're so used to. And before cooking the pizza, I add hickory chunks that have been soaked in water. So between the charcoal and the hickory, we get that woodsy flavor that we associate with wood-fired pizza as well as wood-fired naan.